open the eyes of those who look for peace and justice after the rubble and rhetoric are cleared and the phoenix has risen. Poetry breathes life into paper. It stands side by side with the children throwing rocks at the soldiers in a closed checkpoint. It brings back spring after a long, long, oppressive autumn. It speaks the truth, and the truth alone. Ma'ali Akram Habeeb is going to speak until about her Palestinian dream.
Assalamu alaikum. Actually, I'd like to thank English department for giving me the chance to stand here and talk about my dream. To the masters of America, you came to America with a dream, and you people were lucky to achieve your dreams. And every single man of you bit a piece of our dreams whenever he achieved his dream. To the masters of America, to you, George Washington, you were a rebellious who won the battle and achieved his country's dream of independence. And now your successors deprived us from our own dream of independence. To you, Mr. Monroe, do you know that I hope that you're still alive? Because I learned that you are the one who made the policy of isolation which kept America in her own internal affairs without interfering with other countries. And I hope that you're still alive, since your country now is the most nosy one that could ever be. And in every day or every breath, I found your country's nose in our business. Dear Mr. Drummond, if I am a teacher and one of my students asks me to define a paradox, I'll say, a paradox is a literary device, A paradox is a political device that a person can have the right to forbid a nuclear weapon whenever he wants, and to bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki whenever he wants. Then, to seek peace and establish the United Nations organization. To you, Mr. Andrew Jackson, you are the one who founded the Democratic Party. And since your country became the symbol of democracy, we began to lose our land day by day. And so did Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, Somalia, and Sudan. And now your country is trying to have another bite from Syria. Dear masters of America, Tyler, Lincoln, Benjamin, Johnson, Roosevelt, Franklin, Bush, Carter, Clinton, and you, Mr. Obama. You lived your American dream. And now, let us live ours. And I'll tell you what is ours. The Palestinian dream is to have a free land, to take a smell of Jerusalem sand, to heal our country's painful wounds. Our dream is to get a helping hand, draw a smile upon a boy who lost his dad. Our dream is to listen the waiting hours of families whom their people are prisoners. And what is ridiculous now is it dragging our dream to be lower and lower, to have a 24-hour power, to get an airport and a harbor, as if it is a piece of a cloth to tatter, and no single word should be said, but silence to utter. We are not asking for too much. We are not asking for fancy cars or being stars. We are not asking to live in Mars. We are asking to regain our ancestors' farms, to be able to send our grandmothers in Akka bunches of flowers and to let them exchange it with water jars. We are asking to damage all of that damn Israeli bars. We are not asking for too much. We are just asking for only one. We are asking the whole world to treat us as human. Dear masters of America, did you see how it differs to be a Palestinian rather than to be an American? Did you see how much it costs to achieve the Palestinian dream?
It's time for male students to take the stage, don't you think? They prepared a very creative sketch written by Habeeb al-Masharawi. I'd like to invite Dr. Akram Habeeb, the head of the English department, to open their play.
In fact, what you saw in the play was caused by the fabrication of Belfort. And to mark the anniversary of Belfort, I wrote this poem, and I'm sorry if people of Manchester are still online. I'm asking, why did he pledge a land he does not own for people who are not, for us, very known? He should have pledged them either Manchester or Nottingham, where they would build their temple and worship God in Birmingham. What a fool was he when in our land he sowed the silly seeds of the occupier with the will to wipe us out like unwanted weed. To hell. To hell let Belfort declaration, to hell let Belfort with his declaration go and dwell with the devil. He can share stories and also can tell that Palestine will remain Palestine as it used to be, with its people like a lighthouse for everybody to see. We will continue day and night our lovely land to adore, and forever Belfort's declaration dismiss and deplore. Thank you. It's